What do Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, Anthony Hopkins, Greta Thunberg, and my sister Maya have in common? Hello everyone, my name is Sabrina Noor, and today I stand before you as a proud sister to my neurodiverse sibling, Maya. Autism is not a tragedy, ignorance is. I am here to shatter myths and foster understanding in the name of humanity and inclusion. Autism is a lifelong condition, but ignorance doesn't have to be. Too often, we find ourselves trapped in our own perceptions of what a person should be, how they should fit into our idea of normal, and how they should conform to our expectations. But let's take a moment to reflect on this. What about those who may not show their struggles, but feel the weight of judgment and exclusion just like the rest of us? They too seek acceptance and understanding. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, is a deeply personal experience for many families, including ours. It's a neurodevelopmental condition that influences how a person perceives, interacts with, and makes sense of the world around them. One of the most important things to understand about autism is that it's referred to as a spectrum, because it isn't a one-size-fits-all diagnosis. The term reflects the fact that each person with autism is unique, with their own mix of strengths, abilities, and challenges. In Maya's case, for example, the way she communicates or processes sensory information might be different from others, but that difference is not a limitation. It's part of what makes her distinct, with her own perceptions and way of navigating life. The beauty of the spectrum is that there's no one right way to be. Autism isn't something that needs to be fixed or cured. Instead, it's about understanding the individual and embracing their differences, because those differences can bring so much to relationships and communities. For someone like Maya, or anyone with autism, support, patience, and acceptance can go a long way in helping them thrive. I have witnessed countless times how people react when Maya tries to express herself. Perhaps she's too loud, too extraordinary, or simply too unique. Instead of considering the challenges she faces, people often respond with judgment, making faces that hurt not only her, but our entire family. We must remember that each person is a reflection of how they were created, and it is our responsibility to celebrate that diversity rather than condemn it. I remember we were at a restaurant when Maya, without thinking, picked up a can of Coke from someone else's table. The looks that followed, directed at my parents, were full of silent judgment, as if to say, why haven't they taught their child any manners? I can still feel the weight of that moment. My father's helplessness, my mother's silent hurt, and our own tangled mix of embarrassment and anger. How can people be so quick to judge? They don't know how much my parents worry every single day about what life holds for Maya. Will she be understood? Will she be accepted for who she is? I often wonder if Maya could express her feelings the way we do. What would she say? How does she truly feel in those moments when the world seems so quick to misunderstand her? Just because she can't put it into words, does that mean she doesn't feel it deeply? I know she does. She feels it all, even when she can't always tell us. Autism acceptance encourages us to see autism as a neurological variation, not something to be fixed. Instead of trying to mold autistic individuals into a neurotypical standard, we should be creating environments that are accommodating and inclusive. Let's appreciate that autistic individuals think, communicate, and experience the world in unique ways. These differences are not deficits, they are strengths that enrich our lives and our society. Can we imagine our world, our normal, without the contributions of autistic individuals? I don't think so. In fact, Greta Thunberg has described her autism as a superpower. And it truly is. It's a superpower that challenges the norms and carves out new paths. That's what autism is, simply a different path. And sometimes it's arguably a better one. Many autistic people demonstrate remarkable creativity. For instance, the renowned artist Stephen Wilshire, who is autistic, can draw incredibly detailed cityscapes from memory. Their ability to see the world differently can lead to innovative ideas and perspectives that might be missed by others. Many autistic individuals excel in critical thinking and problem solving. They can focus intensely on tasks and think outside the box. Take the example of Alan Turing, whose work laid the foundations for computer science. His way of thinking enabled him to break the Enigma code during World War II. There are many, many more examples like them. Let's work together to foster an environment where everyone can express themselves authentically, rather than suppressing their natural behaviors. We are human, and we must accept each other, flaws and all. The world doesn't need more judgment. It needs love and acceptance. No matter how neurodiverse we may be, at our core, we all inherently want to be loved and understood. So let's build each other up, create a community that thrives on acceptance, and celebrate the beautiful tapestry of human diversity. Because together, we can make a difference. Thank you.